As you can see, a lot of work goes into Cirque du Soleil Crystal here at the CN Center. Well, Cirque du Soleil Crystal, wherever it ends up, we got a guy today, Roberto, who's been traveling with the production. You're wearing your Canadian plaid. Thanks so much for making the time to chat.
My pleasure. Welcome to a little backstage here.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thanks for giving us behind the scenes chats today. Tell me a little bit about Crystal and the setup technically that happens. This is a long process.
Well, yeah, we have a lot of equipment. We have 180 tons of equipment, 18 trucks. Everything you see set up behind us takes about 15 hours to put together. They usually take it down in 4 to 6. They have a record of 2 hours and 40 minutes. I don't know how they do it, but it's a lot of technical validation. They need to check all the equipment, all the safety for the artists. So it takes a village to put on a little show.
Yeah, because I feel like when people come to the show, they maybe don't appreciate all of the work that goes in behind the scenes. You see some of it, but lots of it are the rigging and stuff. Like, this is crazy work. It's not easy.
No, we actually start a day before we start to bring in the equipment, just to rigging the set, the places where everything's going to be hoisted up. So it takes a lot of time to prepare and get everything ready to put on a beautiful show.
Yeah, definitely. You said, is it 12 semi-trucks you guys travel in?
18.
18 semi-trucks. Wow, holy moly. And like, it's all the equipment you see right now is in those trucks.
Everything, it's in those trucks. We have like 460 road cases in different sizes, 169 racks for our set pieces. We have 500 set pieces. Just the wall is 220 pieces. We have the ramps, the swings, the family set, the pawn set. So it's a lot of moving pieces, and it all comes in 18 trucks.
Wow, that is pretty incredible. 18 trucks. It came to Prince George from Edmonton, Crystal, this time. But how different is it venue to venue? You guys doing the exact same setup everywhere?
The venue changes, but the setup is basically the same. So the size of the ice has to be the same, because that's how the artists are trained to perform. So it has to be the same dimensions, and everything is pretty much the same thing. The venue changes from here to there, but we have some specifics that has to work out for us.
I like it. The other thing I was going to ask about, we were noticing a lot of workers yesterday pulling cable. You got any guess as to how much cable?
Oh, I've asked this before. It's such a big number. It's so many cables. We never got around to measuring all of it, but I'm guessing a few dozen miles. I mean, yeah. At least.
You could probably almost rope from here to Edmonton with the cable. I'm going to go that far. There was a lot of cable yesterday.
Yeah, it's a lot of cable, yeah.
And as far as these guys technically during the show, there's going to be a stage manager. Talk to me like the people working on the show that people are seeing, or aren't seeing, but the actors obviously need.
So we have a lot of technicians on the show. We have people backstage, front of the house that do the sound, the lighting, the lights. And we have a stage manager up front, a stage manager backstage. We have also automation. Everything that's up in the air, it's from automation from that little station over there. Like up right now, you see somebody going up. It's somebody that's controlling the hoist that's bringing her up. There's a few moments in the show that's a lot of people involved. There's one in specific called straps. Only 4 people are involved. The main character, the straps artist, the stage manager, and the automation operator.
Huh. Is this the most complicated part of the show we're seeing right now? This is, what is this called, the fly?
This is the very end of the show. It's when Crystal is going back to her world after she's experienced being under the water for the whole show, and it's just her returning to our world.
I like it. This is pretty cool as you're watching it on your screen right now. I hope you're not scared of heights. Yeah, like that's crazy.
They can't be scared of heights, and they're not. They're incredible human beings with amazing athletic abilities, and this show combines the beautiful gliding on the ice with the famous acrobatics that Cirque du Soleil is famous for.
How long have you been traveling with Cirque, Roberto?
3 years, almost.
3 years? And does it ever get old watching this?
It does not. I mean, it's a beautiful show. We have incredible acrobatics, beautiful gliding on the ice. This show also has 4 non-original songs. We have Chandelier by Sia, Halo by Beyonce, Sinner Man by Nina Simone, and Beautiful Day by U2, used very well in specific moments of the show. It's you must come see it.
Awesome. Well, definitely. Thanks for your time today. I'll let you keep working. These guys rehearse all up until showtime and rehearse every day and every day. You probably never get a day off, eh? Once in a while, maybe?
Once in a while, we get a day off.
Awesome. Get your tickets at Tickets North and come check this out here at the CN Center March 6th to 9th. Thanks, Roberto.
My pleasure.
Extreme Skaters, part of the Cirque du Soleil Crystal performance here in Prince George. Here with Jeremy. Jeremy, how long, you're from France, but how long have you been in Cirque du Soleil Crystal?
It's been 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
Does it get old heading out on that ice?
Yeah, I love it. I love it, yeah.
What's some of your favorite parts about being an extreme skater? Because this is not just skating around like a hockey game.
No, it's like I come from rollerblading, so it's a little bit different. But I love like jumping, doing some tricks, some rotation in the air, and yeah, that's my thing.
What was your favorite part? Was it jumping? Was it the roller? What drew you to be this? I gotta because it doesn't. Nobody goes into this going, yes, extreme skater. That's exactly what I want to be. What drew you to be part of it?
Yeah, because I start by rollerblading, so I start to jump and rollerblading, and after I switch for the ice and still jumping. I love jumping, so if I jump on ice or rollerblading, it's same for me. I love it. So I just jumping.
Just a jumper. Is your favorite animal by chance a rabbit?
Maybe. Oh, kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Awesome. Well, I'm excited to see what you're going to show us today. A little bit of rehearsal, but
Yes.
if there's a part of the show of what you guys do, what do you think is the most cool part for the audience to see? Why should they come and see you guys?
In our act or in general?
Your act.
Maybe the last position. Like we have 3 positions in the show, position 1, 2, and 3, and the last one is more like with the synchro backflip in the end. So it's a more like crazy tricks. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time today, Jeremy. I'll let you get to rehearsing.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Now, of course, the magic of the Extreme Skaters is on and alive here. Boris, you're the artistic director here. Tell me a little bit about it. Does this ever get old for you?
No. Every night it's exciting. These guys are very predictable from our experience, but at the same time, it's a live performance. And when something just slightly different, they have to react, they have to improvise, and it gives me a few gray hair.
Just a few. How long have you been with Cirque?
I've joined Cirque in '93, so it's been quite a long run.
And what is it like performance to performance, production to production? What stands out? What's different? What's special?
Every show we try to create something that is distinctively different story. And of course, when you create so many shows continuously, it's becoming difficult to be completely new, completely different. So the priority is to deliver what we call a wow level. Mm-hmm. The level of performance is non-negotiable. It has to be just at the maximum. After that, every time you find something unique, something slightly different, you jump on it, you take it. And so obviously doing it on the ice is absolutely unique. So this is natural. You have the ex-boys, you'll have figure skaters, but much less natural when you see acrobats doing acrobatics on the ice rather than on the regular stage or gymnastics mats.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. This show is just a wow on so many levels. The extreme skaters, the acrobats you speak of. I mean, even the clown in the crowd. It gets me excited, Boris.
Our clown is wonderful. Cooper is, it's a character that he is actually one who developed or helped to develop that character from the creation time. He's been with the show all that time. He's quite a wonderful person to read the audience, to feel the audience, and to be very generous with the audience.
I love it. As the artistic director, now I'm curious to ask you what your favorite part of the show might be or what you think is the most special.
If you're not going to tell anybody, I will try to answer this question. Honestly, every element in the show has its critical value. If you have a show that is absolutely packed with nothing but an extreme action, there is no time to breathe. So you do need moments when it's a little bit more lyrical, a little bit softer, more opportunity for the audience to breathe, to feel. So you need this kind of mitigation of emotion and evoking reaction. So in that sense, everything has its value and purpose. One of the things that's completely unique about this show is the fact that it's on ice, but it's not just the fact that it's on ice. In a regular show, finishing an act, striking the equipment, setting up next equipment is a tremendous challenge.
Yes.
Artistically, it's terrible. In the theater, typically they go to the dark. Cirque du Soleil made commitment not to go to dark, but that's challenge. Here, it's beautiful to watch the way all the pieces of equipment and props are moving. It's part of choreography, it's part of excitement.
It's like an orchestra.
Yeah, you couldn't do it on regular stage, but you can do it on the ice. So I love that distinction. I love that uniqueness of that show.
I love it. And last but not least, Cirque du Soleil has been to Prince George in northern BC here a handful of times. What keeps you coming back?
I don't know because it's a business decision, but from our perspective, from the artist, from an artistic standpoint, it's wonderful to work in a venue of this size. The people are closer, the people are excited, perhaps not spoiled with a lot of visiting entertainment, and that energy, it's tremendously rewarding for the artists. They feel it, they know it, and by the end of the week, they're just as excited to perform as people are coming to see.
Okay, I'd be remiss, I lied. The last question. I'm going to ask you one more. What's your favorite part about Prince George?
I've done a lot of walking. I really enjoy it. The weather is beautiful, the people are beautiful, and the fact that somebody asked me that, oh, there is a big park. I said, that's not a park. And so I absolutely love where it is located. It's not a park. It's the real forest. I love it.
Well, thank you today for your time, Boris, and good luck with the shows March 6th to 9th here at the CN Center. Get your tickets at ticketsnorth.ca. This is going to be a show you won't want to miss, the last battle for Cirque du Soleil Crystal. Thank you, Boris.
Thank you very much.